Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Kendra Plays The Sims, and for today's video, I'm just going to be going over 10 new features that you can expect from the new Life and Death expansion pack. So if you don't know, we're getting a new expansion pack on Halloween all about life and death. So I've been looking at the reveal trailers and at the gameplay trailers, so I just wanted to come to you all and let you all know what you can expect. So if you're interested in knowing what's coming from The Sims, go ahead and stay tuned. But first things first, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. That way you always see my future content. And let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you can expect is funerals. So now after a sim in your family passes away, you're going to be able to throw a funeral event. So just like you would do a marriage or a birthday or graduation, you can now set up an entire event where you can like pick a dress code and color, and you'll be able to plan funeral activities. So out of some of the activities, you know, some of them are going to be something like lighthearted eulogy, lighting candles, planning something, and serving food. And we also will get some new interactions during the funeral. So like setting up memorial displays, like I said before, doing eulogies, decorating the gravesite, leaving them a special message, and entering their urns in cribs. So there's a lot when it comes to funerals, and I'm really excited to see what this is actually going to look like when we do it in game. So the next thing that you can expect, which I'm the most excited about, is its Reaper active career. So now we'll be able to work as the Grim Reaper in terms of harvesting souls and working as a full-time active career. So we'll be able to actually follow our sim to work and be able to watch them watch over other sims and do all the things that a Grim Reaper does. So I'm really interested to see like what are going to be the task in order to get a promotion, or if there is a promotion. I'm wondering what that's going to look like. And from what I read online, it says that experienced Reapers can choose which Sims can return to life after their death and which souls they can reap. And there's also a soul quota in the Reaper profession that can be filled out by placing souls at the Netherworld portal. And I'm sure you probably saw that. I think it was in the reveal trailer. So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with this career, because it seems like there's a lot going on. So the third thing that you can expect from this new Life and Death expansion pack is to be able to rebirth into a new family. So this is something that is going to be very interesting to me. So based on what I saw in the reveal trailer, in the gameplay trailer as well, is that you're going to be able to reincarnate into another family. So you're going to have the option to be able to click yes to rebirth or no to rebirth at this time. So if you do yes, it's going to take you to figure out which family that you want to be a part of. So you can pick now, which family do you want to be a part of? Do you want to be a part of the Goth family? Do you want to be a part of the Pancake family? It's really up to you. So now you can rebirth. And I also think too that you can age up in terms of moving into a family, so you don't automatically have to be an infant. I think maybe you can alter the age you want to be reborn in as well. So let me know down in the comments if that's wrong. I don't know, but I think that would be a very interesting touch to how the Sims look, and I'm really interested to see what that's going to look like in terms of the family dynamic as well. The next thing that you can expect is to get some ghost upgrades. So we already have ghosts in The Sims 4, but now you can do a playable ghost or you can do a free roaming ghost. So I'm assuming now free roaming just means you go off and do whatever. I guess you don't have any control over them. And then a playable ghost, now I think we can possess items. I think we can get into stuff and fix things. We can scare people. I think now we have a lot more reign over what we're going to be able to do as a ghost. And I say that because now with our bucket list, it seems like ghosts are going to be able to have their bucket list as well. So now it's going to be a whole entirely new gameplay, playing as a sim and then being able to play as a ghost too. So now you have the option to move on to with the urn as well. So there's a lot of new upgrades that we're getting with ghosts, and I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like. So the next thing that you should be expecting from this Life and Death expansion pack is some tarot cards. So this is something that's going to be pretty interesting for us as Sims users, because we don't typically get a lot of functional items, so I'm really interested to see how this is going to work in game. And I'm really wondering if we're going to actually be able to work with the tarot cards ourselves, or if we're going to have to go to an event to get our tarot cards read. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to work out in game. So the sixth thing that you should expect is to be able to complete your soul's journey and to be able to create a bucket list. And I'm really excited about this because it adds another layer of gameplay to our games. And I'm really interested to see how this looks in our game and how we can complete our goals. And I'm wondering if they're going to add like little gifts along the way as we complete these goals. That's something else I'm interested in seeing. I really like now that we can write our own goals. We can scrap our bucket list. We can either write the perfect goal and write goals from categories. So there's all kinds of things. I feel like it's going to open up a lot of doors for our Sims. And I'm really interested to see the gameplay associated with this because it's going to be a neat little feature, I think, that's going to add another layer to the Sims franchise. So the next thing that you can expect, and I know this is going to be very random, but now we're going to be able to have new pets. And from what I read online, pet crows are going to be a thing in this expansion pack. So you can expect to be able to train, socialize, and travel with your pet crow. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to go, but it says to beware because they are known to be murderous. And I don't know if you saw it in the gameplay trailer, one of the Sims did get attacked by a crow. So I'm wondering if you're going to be able to be murdered by a crow, and if so, that's going to be a very neat feature in the Sims game. So the next thing on the list that you should expect is to be able to do wills and heirlooms. So now we're going to be able to talk to inheritance lawyers about our funerals, about our wills, and all of that good stuff. So now we can even go up to these inheritance lawyers and talk to them about funerals. We can ask them about heirlooms, about wills. We can even start a will with them. So with that will, we can leave a personal note. So we can say something like, I hate you all, or you all treated me very bad when I was here, you know, stuff like that. We can even talk about heirlooms, the Sims remains, simoleons, so whatever you're going to leave behind for your Sim. So I'm really hoping that now we'll be able to get some interactions with heirlooms and inheritance. So if a Sim passes away, will another Sim in the family like acquire their simoleons that were left? So I'm really interested to see how that's going to go in game. I think it's going to be very, very fun to be able to do that. So the next thing on the list that I'm looking forward to is having some new traits. So now we have a few new traits, and I only know of the ones that's called Macabre. We have another one called Skeptic, and then another one called Chased by Death. So I'm really looking forward to see how those traits react to the gameplay in game. And I'm also looking forward to a new aspiration. So I think it's going to be about a ghost historian, and I think that's going to be really awesome to be able to fulfill all the things under that particular aspiration. So I'm happy to see some new things in Create a Sim. So the last thing that you should expect is a brand new world. So this new world is going to be called Ravenwood, and from what I read online, it's going to have 3 different neighborhoods. One of them is Crow's Crossing, the other one is Whispering Glen, and the last one is Morningwell. So each of these neighborhoods are going to serve their own unique function, and from what I'm seeing online, they're all pretty active. So I'm looking forward to this expansion pack having neighborhoods that actually serve a function and actually have a lot of stuff to do on them, just to have some new stuff to do in the game. And also from what I read online, and this is going to be the most interesting thing, is there's going to be a ghost train in one of the new neighborhoods. So I'm looking forward to see how that train works when we actually use it in game and what its functionality is. If you've made it to the end of this video, I'd just like to say thank you so much for sticking around, and I really hope that you enjoyed learning about all the new features that's going to be coming from this expansion pack, and I really hope that you're looking forward to it just as much as I am. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Are you going to be purchasing, or are you just going to be watching? Let me know something down below, and I will see you in my future videos.